Hi my gorgeous YouTubers, thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. Okay, so disclaimer, there's always got to be a disclaimer, but not looking so great, and I just got out of work and it was a long shift, so I'm sorry. I always end up doing my videos usually before work or after work, so I'm sorry about that, folks. Anyway, so today's video is actually going to be on my Real Techniques brushes. And this is by Samantha Chapman. You may also know her as Pixie Woo here on YouTube, our very own Pixie Woo line. Now this is Sam. I don't know how well the camera will show. This is Sam, okay, and the other one's Nikki. I believe it's Nikki, right? And this is her Real Techniques, like her brush line now. And I picked up the Core Collection. It's Your Base Flawless Core Collection. I don't know, they have like an eye collection, they have a travel one, and then they have their regular like individual ones. So I just wanted a good travel kind of set, and it comes with a brush case, so I thought that was pretty cool. And let me show you it. Okay, so here is the case. Okay, it's padded, it's pretty stiff, a little bit cheaply made. It's not that the greatest quality or anything. I mean, this was only $18, $19. I bought it at Ulta. And the Velcro lining, you open up and here's your brushes. It's not brush pockets, it's just brush straps. So it's nothing super impressive with this. It does though have this little toggle right here. Kind of just push it down, yeah, you like press it, push it down, and as you do that, you make your very own brush stand. So, and it lines up like this, and then you can have your brushes basically up. So, I mean, that is pretty handy, I guess. This is a nice, I think maybe more so for beginners, because I'm not having this huge thing take up all this space. I'm having it in my little brush, cup holders and everything, because this just is impractical for me because I got a little bit too much makeup going on here. So, I mean, this is, like I said, it is good for beginners. You have your little brush stand, you have your brushes standing up, so I mean, that is pretty neat. And then to release it, you just press down and push on it again, and then it turns back into your case. So let's go over the brushes, and I guess I'll start with my least favorite brush. And the least favorite one would have to be this brush here. This is the Pointed Foundation Brush. It says use with liquid foundation to build custom coverage. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Am I really going to use this for foundation for all of my face? This is tiny. Look at this. Oh, okay. Now look at my e.l.f. one. It's from the Studio line. It's just a bit bigger, but it kind of makes a difference, okay? And even with this one, I get tired of painting it on my face. I'm just like, ugh, I'm a little lazy when it comes to foundation. I know. I like to just buff it in all with a huge powder brush. Look at this. It takes up way more space. And this does not, look at this, this does not seem like a foundation brush. It could be a good concealer brush, but don't tell me it's a foundation brush. Please don't say that, Samantha, please. So this is probably my this is definitely my least favorite brush. I just don't use it. I have used it, tried it for foundation. Doesn't really leave it streaky so much. I have to keep on blending and keep on just working with it. I kind of use it for concealer. I have used it for concealer. That works a lot better than foundation. So yeah, not so great. Now the next brush that I'm not so hot with is going to be the this is the Detailer brush, and this is precision cut to effortlessly conceal problem areas or use with lipstick for long-lasting shape and definition. Okay, for concealing now, definitely not under eye, but probably for problematic one. You see, I have kind of I do have problematic skin, especially when it comes to my cheeks. So when it comes to concealing, you can do that. It says for lips. I mean, this could be a good lip brush, actually. I can actually see it as that. I just kind of just do it, inner corner, basically, kind of detailing, and maybe for a highlight. Not so much highlight, just mostly inner corner. This isn't a really good brush or anything for me. It's a little impractical, but it's nice to throw it in, I guess. so my least favorite. Now the brushes that I like a lot better and use a lot more, this one here is the contour brush, and I really like it. It's kind of like a rounded, kind of tapers in a bit, but it's just more of a rounded sphere kind of brush. And this is a contour brush. Delicately applies highlighter to contour or create sheen and soft focus. That's why I kind of like this. I wanted to use it for highlighter, and I have used it for highlighter, and I think it is really good. And I have also used it for just chiseling out my cheekbones, making it a little bit more prominent, just giving that good, like, effortless contouring to it, and it works really well with that. I definitely like that. But can you see in the picture the contour? It looks a lot more pointed, and look at this one. This one is a lot more rounded, so I wish it was a little bit more pointed than how it is really, like, rounded. But it is still really good. This is one of my favorites from the brushes. Now the next brush that I really like, probably my favorite one, is the buffing brush, just because it reminds me so much of my e.l.f. powder brush. The e.l.f. powder brush is a flat top kind of kabuki, and this is more of a round top. You see this. e.l.f. is just a bit bigger, but this one's still a decent size, especially for applying foundation. Now it says ideal for full coverage application of powder or mineral foundation. I don't necessarily use this for powder, just the same as the e.l.f. powder brush. I don't use that for powder. I use it for my liquid foundation, well, actually my tinted moisturizer, and I have used this multiple times. I had these brushes for about a month and a half now or so, maybe even more than that, and I have used them really consistently. And these two brushes are definitely the most used brushes from the collection, and I use this a lot for my tinted moisturizer and this one for contouring. So I think the whole set, these are worth it. But it is $19, like $18, $19, almost $20, so it's almost just getting $10 for each brush kind of thing. So it might not be totally worth it. I give this collection probably a B rating. Yeah, I'm sorry, like a B minus at most. Yeah, definitely B minus. Just because I do like these brushes, but the other two are not the greatest, and the travel case is not the best either. I'm definitely not really using that. Maybe if I have an emergency kind of thing, because these two are my only brushes that I like for this collection. So I'm not sure about trying out the other brushes, but this is just my honest opinion and review. I paid for this myself, so not sent to me, obviously. I'm not that great of a YouTuber for that. So thank you so much. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, go ahead and list it below. You may like it more than I do. This is just, again, a personal opinion. Okay, so thank you for listening to me, and have a wonderful and gorgeous day. Bye.